At the top of this at 7-4 for the Charles Burns team, 6-1 for Park of Kings. Final orders is coming for support from 9-1 into 8-1, 8-1 as well for Harsh, who's the novice in the field.
Community Series final with Jerry Hannon.
White flag raised. Led off over 2 miles 3 furlongs. First race, day 2, the Adare Manor Opportunity Series final handicap hurdle. 10 flights to jump. Prominent Elusive Prince with Como Park and the Nose Bandit Baltic Bird out wide, both Moroto and Dark Note as they cleared their first flight. All safely over. It's Striking, who just picks it up from Elusive Prince as they turn into the straight. Then Smooth Scotch, who races onto the heels of the leaders. Como Park next with Baltic Bird and Nepper Tandy. Moroto on the outside of Dark Note, and then Party Playboy in final orders. Mighty Jeremy next with Luminous Light and Harsh and Park of Kings. Westaway next with Champella. On the inside is Helico Conti as they spin into the straight to flight number 2, bringing them inside their final 2 miles. Matching strides, Striking and Elusive Prince, followed by Smooth Scotch. Then the quartered colours of Como Park with Nepper Tandy, Baltic Bird and Dark Note. Extreme stand side is Moroto and then Luminous Light as they take their second flight. Untidy Elusive Prince, but emerged the fraction leader from Striking. A couple of lengths in front of Smooth Scotch, then Como Park. Baltic Bird next with on the rail Nepper Tandy, then Harsh, Dark Note, Luminous Light and Party Playboy and Park of Kings. Moroto next with final orders, being followed by Westaway. On this side is Mighty Jeremy and then Helico Conti and Champella. Well back is Walkaway Harry and then Global Expert and the other Mozzie next with Joy the Tay the Grey, then Mr. Beaton, and there's none behind Bally William Boy going uphill to flight number 3. Elusive Prince in the lead by a couple of lengths to Striking. Landing in a disputing third place, Smooth Scotch and Como Park, then Baltic Bird. Nepper Tandy next on the inside of Harsh, then Dark Note and Moroto, Luminous Light and Party Playboy in final orders next with Champella and Mighty Jeremy and Bally William Boy has picked up ground on the outside of Walkaway Harry in the black jacket as they go uphill to flight number 4. Building up a lead is Elusive Prince. Landed a good 3 lengths in front from Striking. Just shading the third is Como Park as they go downhill to the 5th flight. Then Smooth Scotch, Baltic Bird next with Dark Note. Little changes up front. Then Nepper Tandy and Harsh next with Moroto on the outside of Party Playboy. It's a stacking field going down towards the 5th flight just outside the halfway stage. It's Elusive Prince with a slightly reduced advantage over Striking, then Smooth Scotch, Como Park, Baltic Bird next with Harsh, Luminous Light on the inside. As they jump the next flight is Nepper Tandy, then Moroto, and not on landing there, and a bad one at that by Smooth Scotch, inconvenienced as a result, was Nepper Tandy. Elusive Prince re-establishes a 4-length advantage, turning into the back straight to the first of 3, followed by Striking, then Como Park. Improving on the inside in the Jigginstown colours is Harsh, and then Moroto and Baltic Bird next, with Nepper Tandy. On the outside in the orange is Mighty Jeremy and then Smooth Scotch, who's followed by Dark Note, and then Champella in final orders. Luminous Light, Helico Conti and Park of Kings next as they jump that 6th flight, having passed the halfway stage. Going to the centre one in the back straight, and it is Elusive Prince continuing at the top, followed by Striking, then Como Park. Harsh tracks them, and then Moroto, who's improved onto the heels of the leaders. Still improving is Mighty Jeremy with Dark Note next. They're tightly grouped, going to the 3rd last flight, the end of the back straight. Elusive Prince, followed by Striking, Como Park, Moroto, Mighty Jeremy, Smooth Scotch on the inside of Harsh, and Moroto hit that hard. A good recovery made by Sean Cleary Farrell, but stays in contention. Elusive Prince is joined one out from the rail by Striking, then Moroto, who's into 3rd ahead of Smooth Scotch, then Harsh. Como Park and Dark Note and Mighty Jeremy and Luminous Light pushed along Nepper Tandy, followed by Party Playboy. Trying to pick up ground on the outside is Walkaway Harry as they return to their point of departure with 2 to jump, and it's Striking pressing ahead from Elusive Prince, now ridden along. Then Moroto, Harsh, Como Park, Smooth Scotch on the inside, then Dark Note and Luminous Light as they approach the 2nd last flight on the home turn. Striking is the leader. Smooth Scotch is down there. Badly hampered was Park of Kings, and Elusive Prince has been brought down. Striking with Harsh improving on the inside to match in. Striking on the home turn, then Como Park, Moroto, Luminous Light and Dark Note. West away from a long way back, followed then by Party Playboy and Champella and Global Expert. A gap then to Baltic Bird and Nepper Tandy and Walkaway Harry and the other Mozzie in final orders, and Mr. Beaton. They passed the 2. 1 flight left to jump in the Adare Manor Opportunity Series final handicap hurdle, and gone for home is Harsh, being followed by Striking Luminous Light. West Away is still staying on out of Como Park, and then Global Export and Dark Note the final flight, and Harsh is over in front. A slight mistake by West Away, and then Luminous Light followed by Global Export and Como Park, but out in front is Harsh and Danny Gilligan, the champion conditioner elect. Harsh wins comfortably from West Away, Global Export, Como Park next, and then Luminous Light, a gap to Champella, Baltic Bird, Dark Note, Mr. Beaton and Party Playboy next.
Danny Gilligan then, who is going to be crowned champion conditional here on Saturday. He's had a wonderful season. Strikes in our opener on day 2 at the Punchestown Festival. Harsh in the colours of Jigginstown House Stud, trained by Joseph O'Brien, another winner for him. Good fourth in the Boodles Fred Winter at the Cheltenham Festival. And Don had them all hard at it here as we join them coming inside the final quarter of a mile.
He did. He's a talented juvenile, Gary. He's kept good company all season. He finished third behind Mighty Bandit and Lark in the Morning in a maiden hurdle here back in November, and pick it up on the run to the final flight. He's the one sitting. Danny Gilligan's not too busy on the run to the final flight. It's only when he pops out over it that he's asked him to go on, and he's stretched away nicely. It's a really good performance by Harsh, and yeah, young horse plying his trade here, racing off mark of 119. Has done it nicely.
Harsh then takes the opener. Pick it up here on the run to 2 out, where we're about to lose Smooth Scotch, and Park of Kings and McManus colours directly behind on is nowhere to go. He had a horrendous run around today and a spectacular unseat as well for the horse that was up there early on, Elusive Prince. Hopefully riders are okay and horses as well, but Park of Kings had actually done well to get back to where he was at that stage, because he was almost knocked down 2 or 3 times.
He suffered a lot of trouble in running. He was on the inside and it got quite congested in there, and just when it looked like he was maybe just latching on to the coattails of the leaders, that's obviously a chance-ending incident there. Striking has run well for a long way. Up on the outside, he's just starting to fade out of it there, and Como Park has run well as well towards the near side. Michael Connor just got in a wee bit tight to the final flight, but all the while Harsh he's just continuing to go forward. He travelled like the most likely winner to the home turn, and he's found plenty in the home straight as well. He's handled this good ground well.
And what about the hot favourite on? No real show from Walkabout Harry.
No, he was well back early on. He was towards the outside. Philip Burns kept him wide. You can just see him there in the black with the white hoops on the sleeves, and he did start to move up on the run to the end of the back straight, but then his progress kind of stalled, and Philip Burns had to ask him to go forward, and yeah, he's just wasn't able to get close to the leaders.
Good run from West Away in second for Dylan Kidd and John McConnell in the Rockview Racing Syndicate. Global Exports, another to emerge with credit, but Harsh, who had that good run at Cheltenham last time, has stepped forward to land our opening contest here. The Adare Manor Opportunity Series final goes the way of Harsh.
Yeah, this horse is improving, isn't he? He was a very strong fourth in the Boodles at 40-1 when last seen, and he's clearly come forward and sporting those cheap pieces. He was always in a lovely, handy position, and this is a good win for Danny Gilligan, who, as said, has going to be given the massive accolade of champion conditional, but today he's got a big ride on better days ahead in the grade 1. He's a Cheltenham Festival winning jockey, and he's now Punchestown Festival winning jockey of 2024, and those are great shots there of Harsh coming forward to take our opener on day 2 of the Punchestown Festival. 17-2 he returned for Joseph O'Brien, who's had a good couple of days. Gigginstown House Stud on the score sheet, second West Away at 22-1, third Global Export at 80-1.